So a university library has two sections, one for books and the other for journals. So we'll draw a Venn diagram. So this is books and this is journal. So books, journal. Correct? The probability that a randomly observed visitor accesses the books section is 0.85. So you put this on the bracket 0.85. And that he accesses the journal section is 0.3. What are the universal set be? 1. Universal set will be 1. Assume each visit that visitor accesses at least one of the two sections. Then either he'll go to both, or he'll go to only for books, or he'll go only for journal. So basically outside is 0. And this is accessing something. Find the probability that a randomly chosen visitor accesses both the books and the journal section. How do you do that? So what you do is you add this up. 0.85 plus 0.3. If you add this, if you add the books and journal, how much do you get? 1.15. Correct? It's more than 1 because there's double counting taking place. So you subtract 1 because the total can be greater than 1. So you subtract 1, so your answer would be 0.1. So this is both. Are you following how to do it? You add this and this, see how much is it over that. Because you're double counting. Now 0.85, this is 0.85 minus 0.115. How much is that? 0.7. Then what will you do? 0.3 minus 0.15. That's how much? 0.15. Use your calculator.
What is it?
Accesses only the journal sections. Journals section. So what are the probability accesses only the journals section? 0.15. This is only journal section. This part only. Huh? 0.15. On a typical day, 120 visitors visit the library. On a typical day, when the expected number of visitors to access the books section.
120 minus multiplied by 0.5.
So 0.85, book section is 0.85 multiplied by 120.
1 or 2.
1 or 2 visitors. The probability that more than 40 visitors accesses the journal section.
0.15 multiplied by 0.3 multiplied by 120.
More than 40 visitors. So more than 40 visitors access the journal section.
So 0.3 multiplied by 40. But we have to write in symbols also.
Probability that more than 40 visitors access the journal section. Journal section more than 40. How will you get more than 40? No, because you have 40 visitors. More than 40 means how many it can be?
120 minus 40.
But it's a range, no? This is, you have to do binomial distribution, technically speaking. Binomial, you have not done binomial, no? This is binomial distribution.
I don't know.
Okay, so then open binomial PDF. Yeah, so this is binomial distribution which you don't have in this unit. Next unit you'll be having it. It is found that 70% of the visitors to the library are students, and 82%.
So we have to write it in symbols.
How you write in symbols?
No, you said you won't get points.
For what?
So I don't write in symbols.
If you don't write in symbols, accesses both. So probability of book and journal.
Like that. For all these.
Correct? Only journal. So only journal, probability, not book, and only journal. Correct? Expected day, you don't have anything, that's expected. Okay.
What does the dash stand for?
Not book and journal.
What is U?
Union or use union means or and is intersection. It is found that 70% of the visitors to the library are students, and all 82% of the students accesses book section when they visit the library. A library visitor chosen at random. Find the probability that the visitor is a student and accesses book section. So 70% are students. So what you can do is student. Listen.
1 second. P and bracket
student, not student. 1 second.
And
Student is 70%. Non student is 30%. Correct. And 82% of the students visit the book section. So visit the book section. Do not visit the book section. So 0.82. And what is this? 0.18. Correct. Find a product that the visitor is a student and accesses a book section. So student and book section. So is a student and book section. Multiply that on your calculator. A non-student is chosen at random. Find the probability that the visitor accesses the books section.
0.3.
That's not student.
So 0.3
but
divided by 0.01.
Probability that accesses the book section given that he is not a student. Given that he is not a student. This is what you have to do. So book section and not a student upon probability that is not a student. Now this part is not given. Acha here. Okay. Book. No book. How will you get this? What is the probability of books?
82.
0.85, no?
0.82.
0.82 is books is only of the students, but 82% of not students we don't know. So you have to find this first. Now, this first part is applicable for everything. So visiting the visitor accesses book section is how much? Look on top. What is it? So probability of book section is 0.85.
Yeah.
The probability that book section and a student and book section is what? 0.574. So probability that is not a student and book section will be to probability of books minus probability of S and books. Yeah, isn't it? Because this is the total number of people who are visiting your books.
Right.
Minus student and books. So how much is that? .276. So that's my numerator. So student, books and not student, 0.276 divided by not a student, that's what? 0.3. Not a student is 0.3. So 0.92.
Can I have the piece of